Aha, you made it! Hello, it's Joaquim Gomez and welcome to Gift of Joy, a series where we showcase the various charities here in Singapore and meet people from all walks of life with unique stories to share. Now, I won't be alone on this journey. I do have some friends joining me, so let's hit the road! Hello and welcome to Gift of Joy. Today, we're going to go to Comlink at Jurong West and they actually help families with children living in rental flats. Let's go find out more. So I'm here at Boon Lay, one of the many social service officers. We're going to go meet a staff member, Lila, to find out what they do. Hey Lila!
Hey, hi!
Nice
Welcome!
to meet you. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah.
So tell me more about what you do here.
So basically, I'm a family coach. We support families in Jurong West area, Boon Lay, Taman Jurong and Nanyang. We are under an initiative called Community Link, or Comlink for short, whereby we actually support families in the rental flats with young children. So basically, the aim of the program is actually to achieve the 3 S's, stability, self-reliance, as well as social mobility. Yeah.
So how do you approach these families then?
Initially, we started off with a needs assessment survey, whereby we understand the family's situation and also immediate needs, then share a bit more about Comlink befriending and get them on board.
So for those families under Comlink, how many times do you visit them then?
Depending on the family needs, sometimes we do ad hoc visits and monthly visits as well.
Okay.
In fact, I'm actually going to visit one now.
All
Would
right.
you like to join?
Sure, lead the way. Come, let's go.
Let's go.
So I know Mr. Azman has a son.
Yep.
Can you tell me more about him?
So Mr. Azman has a son, age 12 this year.
Okay.
Actually, recently just completed his PSLE as well.
All right.
Yeah. Mr. Azman stays with his wife and 2 young kids. Second one is a daughter, age 4.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go meet them.
Let's go. Hi, Mr. Azman.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello, hi. Hi.
So I'm Joaquim.
Yeah, I'm Azman.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Okay, come in.
Very first.
Hey, okay. This is my wife, Shirin.
Hi,
Hi.
Shirin. Nice to meet you.
This is my son, Irfan. Then.
So, brother, nice to meet you.
Come.
Yeah.
Have a seat.
Thank
Sure.
you.
Okay, I'll just plop myself in the middle then.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Azman, how do you find out about Comlink?
One of the befrienders last time told me about these Comlink things, right? So I was thinking about why not give it a chance to approach them and see what they can provide assistance for us. At that point of time, I was looking for financial assistance and seeking for job assistance due to COVID-19, right?
Yeah.
My event job was stalled, so I need to find another job that can sustain my income.
So what sort of events do you do, sir?
I'm doing event management for a shopping mall. So I did the props, designs of the backstage, backdrop, everything, right? The banner, flyers for the shopping center.
So you design everything
Yes.
from scratch?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
I will submit it to the fabricator to fabricate all the props. It's quite a tedious job. When the COVID-19 hits, right, I was doing part-time jobs. I'm doing Lala Move, Grab Food, Grab Hitch, in order for me to sustain my income.
Yeah.
During that time, my daughter was having influenza, and then we have difficulty in paying the hospital bill, and we don't have a stable job. We are struggling at that time.
I was kind of lost at that point of time. Then I met my befriender. So my befriender told me that, why don't you approach Comlink for assistance? At first we thought we don't want to, but after we give it some thoughts, right, then we agreed that we try to look for the Comlink members for help.
So why didn't you want to approach them before?
Because I have these inferior feelings that people might be thinking, I can't do it by myself. Why must I go and approach the Comlink? But in fact, I really can do it by myself, but at a certain point of time, there's a junction where I really can't do anything. So I really need assistance.
So in summary, like COVID-19, your daughter's influenza, financial issues, all 3 hit at one shot.
Yes, sir.
During the pandemic, we read so much about these kind of families. And to actually meet a few of these families who were really affected, it kind of broadens your perspective. Not that I wasn't aware of their existence or their problems during those years, but to see it right in front of you, it's a whole different experience altogether. I was going to ask, do you get plenty of people like Mr. Azman who, when they come to you, they feel very embarrassed, like, I cannot believe I'm here asking for help?
Definitely, we do have families who face the same or feel the same way. But as a family coach or even officers of Comlink, right, we always reassure them that we are always here to help and provide them with the assistance that they really need, and also to support the family holistically, not only for the adults but also the children in the family.
Yeah? Okay. Irfan, I'm guessing a few years ago it was quite unstable for you moving here and there, but then this year was a PSLE year for you. Yes. Were you more relaxed and able to study and, be comfortable with where you are?
It's very comfortable because one of the person gave us a study table for me. Yeah. But then I still can't study properly.
Don't say that. I had that same problem also. It's okay. Never mind. No judgment. So how do you all spend time as a family? Now the fun questions. I'm just being nosy here.
When we have time, usually we'll think of outing activities, like we bring our kids out to the park, and then sometimes we bring them to the time zone where they love to.
Yeah.
We spend time trying to find location where there's nice food for us to enjoy as a family. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So how was school like for you, buddy? Did you find yourself doing better now or still the same?
I feel like doing better now because last year my teacher commented me that I was quite quiet. But then this year, right, they were talking to me and saying that I have improved a lot from last year.
So you've heard how Comlink has helped your mom and dad. What about you? What has Comlink done for you in terms of helping you through school, making you happy as well?
They introduced me to tuitions for Chinese and art. The art tuition, they teach me new skills. Then I bring it to the school. Then for the Chinese tuition, I never improve. I still the same.
Not to worry.
Yeah.
I know exactly how you feel about Mandarin tuition and not improving. Mom? Yeah, I know. So when the esteemed producers told me I was going to meet someone at the age of 12, I was thinking, hey, when I was 12, what did I enjoy doing? Aside from playing football, music, I love doing Lego. So while speaking to you and your family, I was spying with my eye. I saw a couple of Lego sets around. So to verify and to make sure I got the correct gift, do you like Lego?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good, because I have a little something for you. Here you go. It's like a Lego store. So I believe you got some space on your study table and shelf. You can build it with your mom and dad and put it there and display it, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, enjoy the process, buddy.
After visiting Mr. Azman and his family, I wanted to meet one more family that Comlink has made a positive impact on. So I decided to head down to the office at Taman Jurong, and it was there that I got to meet Tim, another family coach.
Who are we meeting today?
We are meeting Madam Fu. She's a single mother of 2 daughters and befriended by me. She's currently volunteering with us as a Comlink ambassador.
All right, lead the way.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Madam Fu, ni hao.
你好，
Could you tell me more about life now for you?
我是单亲妈妈，带2个小孩。我们现在是跟政府租的那个2房式的屋子。
As a single mom raising 2 daughters, what were some of the stresses or challenges that you faced?
其实刚开始的时候啊，那时候一下子确实是还不是很适应，特别是我那时候我小女儿才3岁，抵抗力没有那么强，她就会动不动就生病。我那时候在做8单，然后一边在带着小孩的。其实因为你做8单时间少，然后收入也少，也是有一定的压力吧。后来就是去想着说，怎样才能够真正的去平衡这2边。就想到以前我在国内也是有做过这方面的工作，我就想说能不能自己创业，租了一个摊位卖衣服，然后时间可以自己安排，也可以更多时间去照顾孩子。
工作的时候你几点开始，几点放工？
通常的话是早上8点开到5点这样。
你怎么休息还是放松一点？
休息的时候，我是每个拜一就固定有一天去休息，然后也可以做些家务，跟孩子一起出去公园走走，或者是说带他们去娱乐场玩一玩。
What is your ultimate goal for your daughters?
是希望他能够就是说健健康康的，然后尽他们的能力，尽量去好好的学习。自从离婚了以后，我一直是租的政府的屋子，跟孩子一起生活的。希望接下来我的生意能够做得更好一点，然后以后能够买到自己的房子。
How did she get to know about Comlink?
他们有一次做义工，也是来分发礼包，慰问我们那一栋的一些居民。然后刚好那天我有在家，然后就这么样认识他。
So it was you
Yeah, it
that.
was me. Yes.
So how has Comlink helped you ever since?
就是我家里面有一段时间刚好那个电的开关坏了，然后那段时间也是疫情时间，我一直联络不上他们。后来志伟刚好那段时间也是有电话联系我，然后我就跟他讲了这个问题。帮助我的不只是这一点啦，我妈妈那时候就是人忽然间不舒服住院，然后疫情期间又申请不到那个签证志伟也是很用心的去帮助我。坦白说，在这边我是只有2个女儿。没有什么亲人，就特别希望有一个人就是能够理解，在你需要的时候，你知道谁能够帮到你，那种心安，那种安慰啊，我觉得是很难得的。
So Tim, I have a question for you. So some people are a bit averse to receiving help from Comlink. Was Madam Fu averse to it, or was she very willing to accept help from you guys?
I think initial stage, I might sense a bit of aversion. But then I think when you show that you are sincere in going to help them, and the persistency and the sincerity, right? She's actually quite open in receiving help from us.
So Madam Fu, I understand from Tim that you do volunteer work with Comlink. What do you do with them?
因为当初通过志伟，我得到了 Comlink 的帮助，在我受惠的同时，我也想让更多人去了解 Comlink， 所以我就加入了 Comlink 做义工。我也想让我的孩子有这样的回馈，所以我就带我孩子一起参加了这个义工活动。通常我们会去派礼包。关心 Comlink 在关注的不同的家庭，了解他们有什么需要，是我们能够去给他提供帮助的。我觉得这也是尽我自己的能力去回馈社会的一种方式。背井离乡来到这边，最初的那个想法就是想要一个幸福的家、温暖的家庭，但是事与愿违。然后那时候我就觉得我挺不容易的。做义工的时候，我就发现，虽然我难，但是还是有很多家庭更需要关心去帮助他们。
So after spending time with Madam Fu, Mr. Azman and their respective families, the one very important thing for them, spending time together. So I thought of the perfect surprise for the both of them and their families, and right now we're on our way to Yihua Market to surprise Madam Fu.
Madam Fu, 你好。
Hello，
还记得我吗？
记得，
还好，
欢迎欢迎 ，Kim 你好，
你好
Madam Fu， 听说你的女儿们在这里，对吗？
对，
可以叫他们出来吗？
可以，没问题，稍等。
OK。
姐姐、妹妹，来。
Hello。Hi, nice to meet you.
这个是就 Kim 叔叔这个是 Ken 叔叔。
Hello, nice to meet you. Okay, so firstly, I know that Madam Fu loves to spend time with her daughters, and I want to actually give you a very nice meal at a fantastic restaurant here in Singapore. I want you all to forget the struggles, the hardships, and just really enjoy time as a family. 可以化妆啦、拍照啦、拍 selfie 也是可以啦，可以啦。所以我希望你们会享受这个午餐或者晚餐呢，谢谢。
首先谢谢你的好意，
不用，
非常感谢。但是我真的没想到你会有这个举动，让我很感动。
不只是我们全部的导演，全部的人都是要给你一个很好的惊喜。
真的挺感恩的。
This is their gift of joy, and let's have them have a good time.
今天来到这边挺惊讶的，因为我并不知道你们请我吃饭的地方是在哪。 进去那个大厅的时候，环境特别好，很多的食物选择特别的多。
这里的食物很好吃，我喜欢吃寿司，因为跟平常的食物不一样。
我非常享受这样的午餐。我觉得跟我的妈妈和妹妹来这里吃饭是一个很特别的一个经历，因为我们很少会来这边吃饭。
坦白说，今天是我想我这一辈子都不会忘记，特别开心。Joakim，谢谢你，希望你的工作一直顺顺利利，我们都越来越好。
So the Pan Pacific Hotel Group is actually a subsidiary of the UOL Group, and together they have a program called the UOL PPHG Community Uplift Program in partnership with the Ministry of Social and Family Development, MSF. And it's actually a program where they reward children from underprivileged families for doing well in their studies, showing signs of improvement, to kind of give them that motivating factor like, hey, you know, work hard, we got you covered. If you do well, here's your reward.
I was invited to an award ceremony. I got a certificate and it comes with the envelope. When I opened up the envelope, I saw it was a free stay at Park Royale, 2 day, 1 night.
Hello guys, welcome, hello. What up Irfan? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Yes. Trin. Hello. Can I give his one? There we go. Now Irfan, I understand you won a staycation for your entire family to the UOL PPHG Community Uplift Program. Well done to you. Mr. Azman, I'm guessing you must be very proud of him.
Yeah, I'm so proud of him.
Yeah, okay, you know what? Shall we enjoy? Let's go check in.
Okay, sure.
And today I'll be the 5th member of the family. How about that? Alright, welcome to your room! Come on in! Wow, look at that! Big bed for everyone. Right, guys, you know what? This is your room. Settle in, make yourselves comfortable, and I'll see you later in a while, okay? Sure. Alright, go for it, go. Okay. You're gonna jump on the bed? No, okay. Just push her like that. Hello! Look at all the smiles on their faces. Especially you. Are you happy? You good?
Yes.
Did you enjoy all the facilities and everything?
Yeah, they really enjoy.
So after enjoying all the facilities, I got a question. Who's hungry?
All of us.
Yeah, all of us. You know what? Come, let's go for high tea. How about that? Follow me, I'll lead you all in.
Okay.
So Irfan already earned this staycation for his family. I needed to top that. How do I one-up this lovely staycation? And thankfully, we found the ultimate trump card to surprise Miss Shireen.
See the buffet there?
Eh? Yeah. It's the correct table. Who's that? I think there's someone at your table. Is it your friend?
No?
You sure? Do you wanna have a look at who's at your table? Alright guys, can I introduce you? This is like royalty here in Singapore. This is Pan Ling Ling and this is the family. Mr. Azman, there you go. We have his son. Nice to meet you.
Hello?
She's excited. Look at her, she's smiling now.
Joakim got say something, like a hint like that, but he never disclosed to us what's the surprise is.
When I get to see is Pan Ling Ling, then I got shocked. Never see her in my real life. Almost blush out.
So for Miss Shireen's reaction, you know, going from 0 to 100 in the way of blushing, I think that was her. And then when we sat down, I let Ling Ling Jie take the lead and she was asking about, hey, do you watch Channel 8 dramas? What shows do you watch? And then Miss Shireen was saying, hey, I watched you on this show, that show. So it was more or less like a fan meet for Pan Ling Ling featuring Miss Shireen. Okay, so we took a while to set the table up and everything. Look at how nice the food is for this very nice high tea session. And we have a special guest joining us.
Yes.
Of course, Pan Ling Ling. Pan Ling Ling's here. Ma'am Shireen, how do you feel starstruck?
I feel very proud.
Okay, actually, I was very glad that I can have high tea with your family. Yeah.
So, Ma'am Shireen, given how Pan Ling Ling is right in front of you,
Yes.
do you have a favourite show of hers or something that you love watching that she acted in?
Oh, that was when I was young time.
When I first look at this food, it reminds me of some of the movie they have all this fancy food lah. It was my first time eating it. My favorite food is cheese. The one that you put the fire.
I love truffle, so that day I really managed to try the true truffle tarts. Really nice.
Boy, can I ask you, if let's say mommy and daddy have times, want to bring you around Singapore to places of attractions, where would you like to go?
Sentosa.
Would you like to go theme park?
Like, if you take a roller coaster with Dad and watch him squirm,
Screaming.
would you want that to happen with your family one day? Yeah.
Because your dad scared, right?
Is it?
Mr. Asman's scared of heights. We just like that today, so I cannot wait. There must be a video of this.
Okay, anyway, we have one surprise for you. Would you like to love to go USS?
Oh, yeah, I want to go there.
You want to go there? Okay. So why don't this time you bring your dad and mom and you bring your sister, go there for some rides. Will you be happy to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yay!
He's smiling, he's excited now. So, I mean, in case you missed it, Irfan, we have 4 tickets to Studio Singapore for the entire family.
Yes.
Go there, have a great time, and once you're finished, then go to the beach for the sunset. How about that?
Okay. Okay, Daddy, Mommy, how do you think about that? Going to USS with your 2 lovely kids?
Actually, my husband have been planning to go USS.
Yeah.
So we really finding a time to go.
Oh, really?
Given this opportunity to go with them, to hear them scream.
Like tire them out as well.
So they scream at USS rather than home.
It's true.
So we got the ticket settled for you already. Just find the time and go as a family. Really hope you have fun. So guys, this is your gift of joy. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Lilin Che, thank you so much for joining us today.
Welcome.
Once again, this is Gift of Joy. Joaquin Gomez signing out. Bye-bye. Hello, it's Joaquin Gomez. If you want to spread some joy this holiday season, then why not help families in need with these daily essentials? Log on to shopandshare.sg, find out more, and simply pledge a donation, and we'll handle the rest. It is that easy to do your part for charity.